Alright, LeBron James defends Stephen Curry against a silly judging of NBA 2K22. The NBA 2K's Twitter account has recently posted the top 10 players in 2K. And here we go. You got Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, and Big Giannis. We're all tied at 96 overall at the top. There's no doubt that the ratings were, controversial amongst fans, and many rejected the new ratings. Even though some people say that the 2K community is toxic, it doesn't look like the developers are doing too much to improve the experience. Every year they receive a lot of criticism. More fans on social media show they're disappointed with the game's new features. Welcome to the NBA show. Yes sir, let's go. So is the ranking unfound with Curry, LeBron James, Giannis, and Kevin Durant equal? Meanwhile, LeBron James had the hardest season ever, as well as ever, at least before the high ankle sprain that ultimately derailed his season and the Lakers. Of course, James was averaging 25 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, and shooting 51% from the field, shooting until he was undercut by Solomon Hill. And in March 20, lost to the Atlanta Hawks, and he sat fourth in NBA.com's weekly MVP ratings. Don't forget. And James was far less effective at getting to the basket after he got hurt. A trend the numbers bore out. And he was still far from the biggest reason why the Lakers lost in the first round, Hey, it's silly to compare Giannis and Curry. Hey, I know what you're thinking. Big Giannis just led the Milwaukee Bucks to their first NBA title in over 50 years. The Greek Freak has been freakish in his last 2 games, putting up crazy number for the Bucks with consecutive 40-point performances. We saw that. Yes, it's only been 1 game. Now, of course, this is only contingent if Giannis has the ability to continue to play at a godly level and bring home the title for Milwaukee Bucks, in which he did. Anything less than that will send him back to earth, He'd also have to continue to pile on rings as his career progresses. Hey, getting his foot in the door is one thing, but staying afloat in the race for greatness is a huge battle that every great had to withstand at some point. And the only one left is Kevin Durant. Let's see how Stephen Curry truly beat Kevin Durant with no doubt. Before Durant showed up, Curry was playing with the likes of Harrison Barnes, Andrew Bogut, and Ian Clark. The role players on the team made up of the best benches in the league at that time. Even Klay Thompson became a better player. But Thompson on any other team in the league, he will not play the same as he does with Stephen Curry, of course. The two were made for each other. And it had a lot to do with Curry. Andrew Wiggins is having one of the best seasons on both sides of the ball. And that is no coincidence. Durant has always had players that don't need to make him better. You got guys like Russell Westbrook, James Harden. They were all on Oklahoma City at one point in time. Y'all remember that. Curry and Thompson, and and Green were in Golden State, forever. He also has Kyrie Irving, Harden, Blake Griffin, and LaMarcus Aldridge, who recently retired. Can't forget that. In Brooklyn, Durant is great, but he can't rely on inexperienced players, nor can he help players develop as a team overall. The best shooter in NBA history. Let's compare the stats, 3 statistical categories. Durant has a better career field goal percentage at 49% compared to Stephen Curry at 47%. But Curry has beat Durant on the 2 other categories. Curry's 3-point shooting percentage at 43% is better than Durant's at 38%. And from the free throw line, 90, and Durant is at 88. But make no mistakes about it. Kevin Durant's 3-point and field goal percentages are highly exceptional. Hey, but Stephen Curry's is just more exceptional. It's much better. You know what I'm saying? Amid debates about the accuracy of the rating, LeBron James chimed in to offer his own opinion, sharing that the number was too low and giving a new higher rating instead. I ain't mad at that. Hey, it's understandable that James and others believe that they should be higher on his list. Hey, over the past few years, Stephen Curry has proven to be quite literally the greatest long-distance shooter in basketball history, having faced several times in the finals against LeBron James. Hey, he knows firsthand what kind of impact this guy has on the game, and has always been the loudest appreciators of his talent. As for many fans, many of them were predictably receptive to these ratings, of course, and many were a little angry that 2K dared to underrank their favorite players. But in any case, this is a lose-lose situation for 2K. It has become more abundantly clear that no matter how high or low 2K places specific players, there are always going to be those who disagree. That's a fact. 33-year-old Stephen Curry has not responded to this rating at all. So nobody knows how he truly feels about it, but we can expect this play to do all the talking. Yes sir, last season, in which was one of his best seasons yet, he averaged 32 points per game while shooting 42% from downtown.